Welcome to Everyday Happiness, where we create lasting happiness in about 2 minutes a day through my signature method of intentional margins, creating harmony between our to-dos and our priorities, happiness science, and musings about life. I'm your host, Katie Jeffcoat, and today we're talking about my concept, intentional margins. So intentional margins is finding the buffer of space and time to create harmony between our to-dos and our priorities. Do you ever feel like you're just running on that hamster wheel of to-dos and afraid to jump off for fear that everything will start to crumble? You're overwhelmed and you can't see the vision and all you want is some clarity. Yeah, me too. Or at least that was me before I started getting super consistent with my margins. The space and the time in the day that wasn't a crisis or a have to. Now, you might be thinking, I don't have any margin. I go nonstop all day. But let's unpack this. If you look at your calendar, you might have some commute time to work or running the kids to and from activities. You might have an appointment or an important conference call or a meeting. Perhaps you have a job like my sister, who's a nurse. She's working all day with basically no break. Whatever that looks like for you, I encourage you to take a traditional week and put all of that in your calendar. All of the things that you have to do. All of the time that is already accounted for. Then maybe even put in like the times that you are asleep or that you ideally want to be asleep. Put that in your calendar. And if you're an overachiever, put in your calendar like the dinner making and the cleaning up time too, because that time can definitely get away from us. And so tomorrow we're going to talk about what's left on the calendar. So in the meantime, let's connect on social over at Everyday Happiness with Katie. Join the community of hashtags, intentional margins, and Everyday Happiness with Katie over on Instagram. And remember, kindness is contagious. Go out there, spread kindness into the world. If you want to check out our very specialized kindness cards, I would love to get your feedback. And those are over on our shop website at katiejeffcoat.com.